Hi friends! Today we're going to talk about something super important, what it means to be transgender. It's a big word, but I promise that it's easy to understand.
So I've been made aware that there's this TikToker, this Instagrammer, who goes by Tino, and they're a trans activist, they're a trans influencer, if you will. Now let me just get this out of the way before this video goes crazy on Twitter. They're like, look at this person being transphobic, before we get into all the weird, disgusting, horrible stuff she's done. But let me just address this very quickly. I have no problem with absolutely anyone online. The whole thing, ever since, well, day one, if you will, is treat everyone equally, right? Not just on YouTube, but in real life. If people are cool and respectful towards me, I'm going to give that same energy back. And if you're a complete dick and a douchebag, then I'm going to give you that same energy back. So the reason why I'm saying that is because whenever you talk about a trans person in a negative way, the first thing people say, transphobic, you can't talk about them because they're trans. And it's like, that never made sense to me, because at that point, you're not treating them equally. You're treating them as a separate thing. You're like, I don't think trans people could take criticism. So how about you don't criticize them? So now that we got that out of the way, let's get into it. So this TikToker has around 360 followers. And if you're like, well, sensitive, are you really just making a video about a trans person because they're cringe? No, I'm not really going to take a look at their TikTok. I want to take a look at this video that someone sent to me. The trans TikToker everybody hates, even the trans community, which is true. I've checked with the trans community. And indeed, they do hate her even there. I mean, if you go to Reddit, like, people are like, as a transgender man, Tino makes me beyond uncomfortable. Talking about genitals, using Disney foods, and being around children is far beyond absolutely disgusting behavior. And you get replies like these: as a trans woman, same. I feel sad knowing people include me in the same category as her. Her behavior is so bad. I'm happy to be stealth. Like, I don't think all trans people are evil. I do think there's some fucking weirdos out there. First one that comes to mind, Chris Tyson.
Hey Anthony, congratulations on buying Smosh.
It's just a few bad apples in every single community. Let's just get into the video. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like.
There are countless TikTokers who are not just amazing creators, but also amazing people. Unfortunately, Tino doesn't belong in either of those categories. Lily, who is now 32, first started uploading to TikTok in November of 2022, where she documented her transition from a biological man to a transgender woman. Her transformation was met with tons of positive feedback. So happy for you, honey. This is beautiful. This made me tear up. You're stunning, Lily. This made me cry. Love to see you being yourself and seeing you for who you are. Following the success of her first viral post, Lily would start posting content about being misgendered in public.
Her.
Yeah, I've seen this obnoxious, pretentious bitch on my fucking reels, and everyone in the whole comment section is roasting her for being annoying and low-key kind of a bully at times as well. Finally clicked on me because this video went extremely viral. I don't have TikTok, by the way. I don't know what's going on over there. I only have Instagram. And if you follow me on there, you know that I like my reels, okay? It's a definition of playing the victim, and it's so punchable. Like, I just can't imagine being a fucking waiter and being treated like this and being put on blast in front of millions of people. Definitely top 25 worst TikTokers ever.
She, her. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
Yeah. Sweetwater starts at, okay. Not.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Thank you. I'm not, sir.
Not everyone bought Lily's story, however, as Kimberly pointed out, that the waitstaff would always apologize immediately and meant no harm by it, while another user noticed that Lily's entire content strategy seemed to be recording herself getting misgendered.
I mean, it's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business. And not to get into my Joker arc, we live in a society, a sensitive society, and all they care about is money. She's recording this on purpose, and she's hoping to get misgendered, so she goes viral on TikTok, and that gives her money, which that gives her more followers, which gives her more fame and attention. I don't know where I read it, or I don't know who said it. If I find it, I'll put it here. I believe they said something like, yeah, being trans is a business nowadays. And am I saying every trans person is, in it for the money? No. Of course not. But there's definitely a few people who see it as a trend and they jump on it to, get this big. 360k followers with 12 million likes. Those are huge numbers. Because their whole thing here is, I'm trans and I want to be misgendered, so I get money. I mean, you have the fucking Venmo and Cash App in your bio. Why would anyone send you money? Send me money. Are you fucking kidding me? That's insane. Like, we gotta shame these people who are begging for money like this. Now, it's one thing to be like, yeah, can you guys subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoy it, like. And it's a whole different thing to be like, yeah, I'm trans, just give me money for that. As you guys could see, it works. Millions of views. Look at this one. Trans woman harassed on the street. It's her most viral clips. Every single clip so far that we've seen, the person, the waiter, they apologize. Why are you making this a bigger issue than it has to be? No need to act like an entitled bitch and play the professional victim.
When called sir by some teenagers passing by, Lily's face lights up immediately, as if the boys had fallen into her trap.
Oh, would you like to show your faces? Yes. Okay. First off, you called me sir, right? Oh, I meant to say ma'am. Oh, no. Oh, okay. No, okay. What are your pronouns? She, her. What's your name?
Following the incident, Lily informs her server about her interaction, admitting there's nothing the restaurant could have done.
Yeah, I mean, you could see that face light up. She was like, boys, we gotta go viral with this one. Inside, she was like, fuck yeah, let's fucking go. I got misgendered. I'm going to get a viral clip. And it did work. Just see the joy in her face. Like, she knows she got a #1. She's like, yeah, this is going to make me in TikTok money like 25 bucks. I'm not going to give you money just for being fucking trans. You're insane for even thinking that.
Lily is a Class A narcissist, and soon you'll see exactly why. Despite objecting to strangers assuming her gender, there seemed to be no issue with her assuming other people's genders. TikTok user Lobo317 puts it nicely.
The guy who dropped the food off, he called me sir twice in a row.
The guy who dropped my food off, he called me sir. That's all.
What if the waiter identified as a them? And you're just like, oh, it's just a he. I mean, you don't know the guy. You don't know if he was a she. Maybe that guy was midway through transitioning and you call him a he. It's not cool when they do it to you, but you could do it to other people. Nah.
In some cases, she wasn't even misgendered at all. Here's Lily's reaction to being called sir on stream. But what did the waiter actually say to her?
Perfect. And now this is mint iced tea, like just mint tea, not caffeinated.
No sugar in it. Yeah.
Oh.
Tea, yeah.
Lily somehow hears no sir instead of no sugar when the server explains the tea to Lily, leading to her telling the server her pronouns
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a
Okay. And my pronouns are she, her, just so you know.
and villainizing him to her hundreds of thousands of followers.
Nah, that was clear as day. This bitch is crazy. She's paranoid. Like, what do you mean? I heard it clear. It was no sugar. That kind of sounded like a slur, actually. The guy clearly said no sugar. At that point, you're just looking for it. You're just waiting and you're praying they misgender you so you can play the professional victim, because that's the only way she gets attention. When people feel bad for her, oh my god, sweetie, I can't believe you just got misgendered. Here's 20 bucks. Hopefully this helps out. So you can buy some fucking fentanyl or whatever.
Where she labeled a restaurant transphobic simply because they refused her entry due to a no streaming rule, not because she is trans.
Now we are not at a transphobic restaurant. They said, oh, this is a private property, you can't stream here. And they basically made it clear that I was not welcome.
Ridiculous. And the whole thing about, oh, they didn't allow me in because I was trans. If they say no filming, no live streaming, it's no filming and live streaming. It's that simple. It's not because you're trans. It's not because your hair is horrible or your outfit is trash. Restaurants have rules and you have to follow them. It has nothing to do with you being trans.
I'm gonna get banned from Disney. I swear, we're about to get banned from Disney. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I noticed some hair regrowth on my marshmallow wand. That's bad because the outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel, so you don't want hair growing there or else it's very uncomfortable.
Of the 7 million people who watched the video, most were not pleased. Fingers crossed, the hair keeps growing. The fact that you can hear the kids right behind you. Why would you talk about such things when surrounded by children? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't know how you could defend this one. It's just weird. Like, you really couldn't do this at home. If you go to her Instagram right now and you take a look at this one, for example, the top comment, can you say predatory behavior? Why is it always geared towards children? Seriously, seek help. Groomer alerts, predatory vibes, check his hard drive. This man was recently accused of SA. Well, I'm not going to say that's 1,000% confirmed because I don't know, but talking about you changing your marshmallow is an insane thing to say anywhere, but at Disneyland, where there's kids running around and you can hear the kids in the background, if you ask me what I genuinely think this person's intentions are, quick fame, quick money, but it gets juicier, guys.
Regular trips to Disneyland and Epic Steak are not cheap for anyone. But luckily for Lily, she had loyal fans to help her out. Ever since she blew up on TikTok, Lily had become a full-time content creator and lived off her followers' donations, including a $750 a month Superstar option. Lily also offered one-on-one counseling for other trans individuals, which was actually illegal to do in her state of California. Despite all these sources of income, Lily couldn't afford to pay for her mom's trip to Disneyland, which would be completely understandable if you ignored the fact that Lily lied about it in an attempt to extort more money from her viewers.
Beyond expenses, to be able to do things like go to Disney World and take my mom with me, bring my mom here and have a great time with her, because we don't get to spend that much time together.
Then don't go to fucking Disneyland. Like, Disneyland is mid, alright? Go to Universal Studios, that's much better. But like, if you can't afford it, why are you going? Like, if I can't afford to go to Disneyland with my mom, but I still want to spend time with her, we can watch a movie together, we can drink coffee together, we can go on the walk, get some boba. I don't know. You don't need to go to Disneyland, and it looks like you go quite frequently, and it's like $100, right? You don't need to go to Disneyland every single day. In this video right here, I've seen you eat at fancy restaurants. I've seen you go to Disneyland like every other day, and you're asking and begging for money, and you're taking advantage of people's kind hearts.
You did. You did. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know what I mean.
It was as if Lily was a kid who got her hand caught in the cookie jar. Others also seemed to notice Lily's childlike demeanor.
Ooh, bubbles.
No one can tell me this isn't fetishized and dressing like a child. She is an outright pedophile. The Crayola earrings have me fuming. So why exactly would Lily, who wanted the world to view her as a woman, be infantilizing herself? It seemed that Lily, whose main audience comprised of trans women, haters, or a combination of both, now wanted to appeal to a younger demographic.
Hi friends! Today we're going to talk about something super important, what it means to be transgender. It's a big word, but I promise that it's easy to understand.
Lock them up! Lock them up! This is a perfect time to put on this sneaker reaction. Like, I get wanting to live your life. Leave them out of this one. If you want to go and dress like a fucking 4-year-old, and even though you're like 40-something years old, go right ahead. Leave the kids out of this, man. Like, why are we doing this? Disgusting person. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm just not a fan. I don't think I'm going to be subscribing to her YouTube channel anytime soon. But before we go, do I think every single person who's trans is like this? No, I don't think everyone's like this. I think it's just a bad few apples in that community that makes everyone look horrible. But anyways, with that said, what do you guys think of this? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe and all of that fun stuff, and send me money. Just send it to me. Come on now. Anyways, I'm gonna go head out now. All right, peace out. Take care.